going on, everybody? Grab a pen and jot this down. Right now, we got a major crisis happening in Europe. It's equivalent to maybe a Lehman type of event, mostly because the margin calls are in like the trillions of dollars. We're talking about $1.5 trillion. European energy firms have, one, shut off the nuclear power plants. Two, they're reliant on Russia and Eastern European countries for energy, gas supply specifically, natural gas, oil and gas, whatever commodity you can think of. Russia's obviously, they own those resources. And then three, they're relying on coal. So the price of electricity for local and major businesses is skyrocketing. There's no way to bring down these costs because they're variable, specifically because they're based on trading futures. And it's unbelievable because we're kind of going back in the Stone Age at the current rate. I don't know why they would shut down nuclear power plants, because they would create an independent energy supply. But relying on a country right now in the middle of a war, they have the upper hand in every single scenario you can think about. So if you're invested in Europe or you're having the exposure to Europe, you're really going to feel a lot of pain in the next few months, because it just doesn't make sense at the current moment, given how poorly the politicians are handling this current process between what's happening within the countries domestically and internationally. I don't think they're going to solve this problem. I think there's going to be a big blow up. It's going to trickle across the European countries. We may feel it in the US, I doubt it, but I think there's something going to blow up in one of these countries. It's going to be 2 or 3 major firms that are highly levered, and they simply can't meet their margin calls. So they're just going to bankrupt, close overnight. Someone else is going to buy their assets, and that's the end of the story. Russia's going to have the upper hand.